Okay, hi. Yes, we're starting. So today, this week, the color is Sweet Magenta. And Sweet Magenta is a beautiful ray that is like the sharing of the Buddha essence inside you, letting it come out. Your divine light, your gift, the sweetness of who you are. So your generosity of spirit. You know, sometimes that can manifest with sharing physical things, but the sweet magenta ray is like the perfume of a flower. The flower just exudes its perfume. So to begin now, what I'd love to do is to open directions together and just acknowledge and creating that sacred space so we're all in sync with each other. So join me in connecting with the spirits of the East, the rising sun. And we thank the spirits of the East for their support and love as we work together. Beautiful, soft presence in the East today for me. I don't know what you receive, but let us now move to the South, and we thank the spirits of the South for their support and love as we work together today. Okay. Thank you. We thank the spirits of the West now for their support and their love as we work today. I can see you guys coming in now. It's really nice. It's the spirits of the West. It's amazing. A wind's blowing now from the west as I'm. It's just amazing. Why am I surprised? Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirits of the West. Oh, so beautiful. So supportive, so loving. Thanking the spirits of the North for their support. Isn't that blowing in the North? Amazing. Feel the love coming through today, you know? It's a really amazing feeling to feel the love of the spirits that they have for you, the protection, the healing. You know, life is for us. It's not against us, yeah? So let that love in. Feels good, doesn't it? Thank you, spirits of the North. Checking in with your lower world spirits, the power animals, and other wonderful magical beings who reside in the lower world. Thanking them for support. Beautiful to feel that love and compassion come and enjoy that, connecting with your power animals. The sense that more of us could connect with our power animals, that, you know, we can receive healings and blessings from them. They want to support us and support you. So please work with them, dance with them when you dance, invite them to dance with you. We thank the middle world spirits, the spirit of the place where you are, and imagine yourself, the spirit of the place where you are, connecting with the spirit of the place with everyone else on this call, with their spirits of place. saying hello. And thank the elements, the sun, the waters, the wind, and the earth herself, and all who reside within them. Plant spirits want acknowledgement. Perhaps a tree sacred to you in your neighborhood or near your home. Okay. And thank yourself, the spirit who lives in the middle world. Thank yourself for showing up and doing your work. And now we thank the upper world spirits, the angels, the archangels, the wise ones, the sages and wise ones, wise being of the ages. We thank them for their support and their love, their guidance when we have challenges, how they lift us. Thank you. And especially the Colour Masters and Osho and Golden Cobb and all the beings, the wise ones who have supported and given us this particular body of work of working with the color rays. And thank you to Duren for channeling much of them. Okay, and the Lapping Rainbows Mystery School, of course. Thank you, all the beings guiding us and showing us the way. Okay. So it's nice to see some of you here. I can see Belinda, I can see Zographia, I can see, oh, it's hard for me to see. Oh, I can see Olive, I think. The light's so bright, it's hard to see my screen. It's great to see you, Belinda. So I want to welcome you into the beautiful ray of sweet magenta. This ray is one of the most beautiful rays. It's, I think of it as the Bodhisattva ray. You know, first of all, you touch the perfume of your own soul. And we don't give away parts of ourselves. You know, classically in shamanic work, we don't give away soul parts when we want to help people. We stay intact in ourselves. And just like you wouldn't rip petals from a flower, then you don't have a flower. But the flower can share its perfume. So to share the perfume of your being, you know, when you do your inner work, when you practice any regular discipline, you do yoga or qigong or tai chi or meditation, shamanic journeying, when you practice regularly and you're checking within to that vastness within you and you touch your core energy, then a sweetness arises in you because you've come back to your center and you've come back to your source. And when you're in your source and you're in your center, then naturally, then your energy rises to, like a perfume, very subtly, sometimes not so subtly, but usually very subtly. Then when you are hollow, like the hollow bamboo, the wind, the breeze of the eternal can emanate from you. And then others can be touched by the silence. Others can be touched by the perfume of the eternal. So when you connect to your source and you're in the deepest place, you're beyond your mind, you're even beyond your heart, to be truthful. You're in your soul, and your soul is so vast. So when you touch the vastness within, then you come back out and you are emanating, you're like a bell, you're resonating your own particular frequency of the divine. So we each came here to experience our divinity and learn through our challenges. And yeah, you got your challenges, but actually you are resonant inside with the divine. So the more you do your spiritual practice, then the louder your inner resonant tone becomes, and the egoic mind and senses are there, but they diminish in importance. Your focus changes. You're focusing on your eternal being, that you've always been here in one form or another, and even after you leave this form, you will continue in one form or another. So when you touch eternity inside of you, then you're able to, or touch the mosquito on your nose, then you're able to share that bit of eternity with others. And that's the kind of sharing of Sweet Magenta. They've come now. I don't want to share my blood with them, really, but I might. So they found me. So they like my blood. It's sweet. And but we're coming into the Sweet Magenta ray now. I'm just feeling giggles. I feel so many giggles. Yeah, I love working with Kuan Yin, and I feel like she carries the Sweet Magenta ray for me. I feel like she's come back, and all bodhisattvas, yeah, the wind is coming, you know, all the bodhisattvas, they decide to stay and share their frequency because they so wish for humanity to evolve and up-level and shift. And I think there's a percentage of people on the planet that are going to up-level and shift, and there's a percentage that, you know, they're going to have to keep coming back, and that's fine. This is a beautiful planet, such a generous planet to allow humans to come and act out their stories and dramas and traumas and experience three-dimensional life. But we are eternal beings, so we bring in the perfume of eternal. So I'd like to just do some breath work together now. So let's just breathe in for the count of 6. And let's hold for the count of 4. And breathe out for the count of 6. And hold for the count 4. And breathing in. Suspend your breath. Breathing out. Suspend the breath. And breathe in. Suspend your breath. Breathing out. Suspend your breath. And then come back to normal breathing, okay? Just feel that. As you change your breath, you change your consciousness, conscious breathing. And just enjoy watching your breath for a few minutes here, and imagine yourself breathing the perfume of your own sweet magenta being. Celebrate the beauty of who you are. Feel your own presence. And as you come into your stillness and silence, feel whatever it is that you feel. And the feeling might be an absence more than a presence. And feel how your consciousness extends beyond your form. Your awareness moves outwardly to perceive the spaciousness around you, the entire field of energy. Becoming sensitive, becoming aware. And as you extend your awareness, you're witnessing is tenderly embracing the sound of the birds, the feel of the breeze, the soft rustling of the leaves of the trees and bushes, the crackling leaves of the lizards underfoot, creaking of the wooden door. Could be the buzzing of your light bulb in your room, or the sound of your central heating. Whatever is, accept it, embrace it. Feel the beauty of your inner silence flowing out of you like a caress, a perfume, touching everything you sense and perceive externally. And as you switch into this perceiving mode, closing the eyes, allowing your field to feel, to know by experiencing. You have the stillness inside. The witness is able to perceive, and that witness is your generosity. You are sharing your silence with the whole. You're allowing yourself to be the center of peace in the world, an oasis. You are allowing the depth and beauty of your own being, of your generous heart, of your generous soul, to share your golden inner treasures. This quality of silence is rare. So together, this beautiful field we are generating, we are now going to move into a quick journey to ask the sweet magenta ray, how can I deepen into that quality of feeling the generosity of my deepest soul, like to merge with that, and what teaching do you want to give me around that? What do I need to learn? What do I need to understand about how I can access my own deepest consciousness and be able to be that presence for myself? And it's kind of a knock-on effect that it affects the world in sharing, but you have to find the source first, then you can share it. So how do I be the source of my being? How do I be the source of sweet magenta, generosity of spirit? So let's get a teaching from sweet magenta about how to access it from within yourself, and then, be that presence in the world. What are the methods you should use, and how it's best for you. Each one of us, our path to the divine is unique, and we are all meant to be different aspects of the divine in the world. So let us ask sweet magenta about our unique way. Okay, let's go in. You may feel to place your hands on your body to give healing. Sweet Magenta is transmitting healing to many of you. That's what they're telling me. So place your hands on your body where you feel inclined. The Bodhisattvas are here. Receive the Sweet Magenta ray. Receive the transmission. Remember who you are. Receive it, download it, absorb it, breathe it in. The beauty, you're all percolating. I feel you resonating and vibrating. Each one of your tones are unique, and we are together an orchestra of light. Staying with your sweet magenta. And bringing sweet magenta back with you. Feeling the fall of the flowers of love, gathering them to your being on the pathway home. So coming back, feel yourself. Touch your body, get grounded, feel the energy in your body. And you are the sweet perfume of your soul and your being. You are beautiful. I am so thrilled to be able to be here and share this with you. And may you feel the generosity of the vastness of your soul as you connect to your divinity and letting it just emanate from you naturally. It's not like you have to give or share in an outward way that people recognize as generous. It is that you are, the generosity of spirit is just flowing through you. You are it. And I thank you for sharing your presence, for imbibing the colors and being a colorful presence in the world, letting the frequencies of fine vibrations, the consciousness in you becoming self-lighting consciousness, becoming aware, and joining in the dance, the great cosmic dance that's happening now. So, yeah, we have several ways to join the dance if you want to play with us more with the colors and just with shamanic principles. We're starting the new intake of the new Sacred Path Apprenticeship is happening in April, and we are accepting applications now. It's a once-a-week teaching, and then we're going to have one live gathering in the USA and a live gathering in the UK, pending on, permission from restrictions. And until then, we do a monthly, every second Thursday, so it's coming up this week. We're going to have the Journeying Together. And the Colour Athenaeum, we're about halfway through now, and we're having a great, grand old time there. People are going so deep. Thank you, Elise. You're welcome for the transmission. I thank you because, we co-create this transmission. I can tune in for myself and feel the sweet magenta, but when you guys tune in with me, Zographia, you're so welcome. When you guys tune in too, we're generating and it becomes exponential in community. And that's why working in circles is really important right now, because the energy is amplified to like the 10th degree, nth degree. The power of circle is huge, and each one of you is the diamond of divinity, and each one of you is bringing through the essence. So I thank you for doing your work and for being here and being present. And yeah, so have a beautiful week. And if you have any questions, if you got a message like from Sweet Magenta about how to connect into your particular way, or if there's any message that you feel would benefit others too, that sort of you had an aha moment, I'd love for you to share your aha moment below. And it sort of is a guidepost for others, like we're leaving like breadcrumbs in the forest, like Hansel and Gretel, because each one of you has a unique connection to the ray, and you're going to get what you're meant to get for the ray. It's not like you have to there's an answer or there's one way to do it. You're going to get your way, and then it lights the way for others too. So please feel free to share that. And yeah, it's great to see and hear. I know a lot of you do it later as well, and that's cool because we're working outside of time, and this is the color, Sweet Magenta, this is the color for healing, like the traumas from the COVID this week, to shift us as a collective, to shift humanity and shift ourselves individually, collectively into the new energies of positivity that are life affirming. Okay, so we can feel, oh, I'm locked down and everything's, these are ways. Sweet Magenta is the way this week. So go into the perfume of your being. And Alev's doing breath work in Switzerland. She's awesome, and she has ways to show people to go in with breath. And you all have different healing modalities. And that's one of the things that the colors, they love working, with you, with whatever you're using. If you're using massage or acupuncture or whatever you're doing, herbs, and I know Elise does a lot of nutritional stuff. Whatever you're using, it comes through, it dovetails, it fits in with you, and your consciousness now is open. You're going to see things through the sweet magenta ray, that perception, and it's just a few breaths away. Come in, breathe into your being, change your breath pattern a little, and then emanate who you are, all that beauty. Okay, so yeah, it was beautiful, Alan, and thank you for making it beautiful. You went into it, you went for it, you allowed the ray to come through you. I felt the bodhisattvas come in like a circle of bodhisattvas, each one of us having their own teachers. Really, yes. So Elise said, it told me to drink more fruit juices to cultivate more juiciness, and the Kuan Yin blue rose petals and cherry blossoms to her. Yes, that's exactly that frequency. I'm so delighted to feel the sweet magenta. I feel Kuan Yin when I go to sweet magenta. I just feel her blessings. And so if any of you don't know, yeah, I got the blossoms too. The flowers showered. It was just like poof, coming right down on us. And I'm sat in front of these plants that they're not in blossom right now, the ones behind me, but they get these amazing perfume comes from them. And I planted those with my dad years ago, and I love them very, very much. And they're kind of lily, I think, and it reminds me also of the sweet magenta perfume. But the bodhisattva energy, just for those of you who don't know what bodhisattvas are, they're the beings who could have become enlightened and then never returned to earth, but they decided to come back to earth and stay here until everyone becomes enlightened. So they're like beings who can emanate a really high frequency, and you have access to your personal angel or bodhisattva who's here to help you to reach your frequency and to be in the bliss. And when you feel unsettled or your mind is too busy, you can work with one of them that you feel comfortable with. Some people like to work with archangels or Mary or Jesus, or they want to work with Kuan Yin or the Taras. There's so many. So find your gateway to the divine. Sweet Magenta, just work with Sweet Magenta. Go into that bliss. And however it wishes to manifest for you, I wish you so much bliss this week, and sweet magenta blessings for you all. Much love. Bye for now.